Hold on, my loves. I can see that people are now commenting. I can't see it just yet. Give me like 2 seconds. Wait a minute. Oh shit! I didn't do it right. Fuck. Oh wait, no, I did. Okay. All right. What's up, my loves? Hi. I am, my love. I just started. I know. I posted it like 30 minutes ago too. So it was like a last minute, definitely last minute thing. So we already have 2 people. Hi, my love. I know. I'm sorry. I wasn't. I finished Char. I was actually about to start Snuggle. Snuggle Bear. Like as soon as I was about to start, that's when it died. So she's first. Well, if she wants to go first, right? Because she doesn't have to. But so the 2 people that I had left on that reading, besides you guys, were besides my moderators. I mean, were Snuggle and Melody. Not my moderators, you, Libra, and Scott. And so today I have Snuggle Bear, Melody, Char, and then Christine, and ML, and Kim. Wait, I already said Kim. Sorry. Oh, it's Snuggle Bear, my love. You didn't have to send me another one. Next time, don't send me. Because I think last time I ended up, the phone died right when I was about to start yours. So next time you don't have to send me one, and then I'll have you on the list already. Okay. All right, my loves, let's start. I don't have like too much time. I gotta go pick up my kiddo soon. So Snuggle, Melody, Char, Kim, Christine, M, Mel, Carrie. All right, as of now, that's the list. Snuggle Bear, my love, are you in, and did you want to go first? Oh, wait, I see you now. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I was like, no. Fuck me. Okay, so the list. Snuggle Bear, Melody, Char, Kim, Christine, and Mel, Carrie. Okay. Which one am I using? Let's do this one. Ow, ow, ow. What are John's feelings about me? I saw his own messages. Aww. Okay, so show me what's going on. Oh, my love. I'm so sorry, Mama. It's because, my love, I feel like at this point your energy is like, or at least your higher self is starting to ask if the friendship and the connection with him is, because it's starting to feel like it's not, like it's too much. It's too many downs. Tell me more. Because I feel like you focus so much on your self-care and trying to get yourself to a better space. And then all of a sudden, like this, things like this come up because these are like the energy with him is the biggest problem right now. You know, and it feels, and it's the worst because you can't even express yourself to him because there's a part of you that feels like if you share too much, he'll get scared off. So he's not ready to hear or feel those energies. I can feel that he's a little, he's being petty, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like he's going to try to make it seem like this is on you. Like you're the one that's responding weird. Like you're the one that starting to make it hard, or like so he's going to try to deflect and put all of that energy on you, my love. Melody, my love, you are second. I didn't get to do yours last reading. Tell me more. See, yeah. I feel like he's just going to be throwing everything or trying to mirror everything back onto you and try to make you feel guilty. Runner, he's still in that energy, my love. And he's having a really hard time getting out of it. I feel so shaky in his energy. I feel so nervous. I feel like my heart started racing and then it started aching. Like I had a heart chakra moment. It feels so tight in his chest. But at this is because he's not allowing himself to like express himself at all. He doesn't. The thing is that when it comes to you, remember, my love, he has always put you in this space of you were always like the energy of feeling good. So he's used to like, he's always creating drama in all of his relationships, every single one of them. He's always creating drama, and he's always doing this because he tries to pretend like he's not doing anything wrong when he does a lot of gaslighting. And I feel like the universe escaped from emotion and confusion. That's what the card is. That's literally what the card says. Tell me more about that. Settling. Yeah, because in his energy, he has way too much insecurity to have to face all of those things. And then to have to admit to yourself that you're a pretty shitty person is hard. It's not the easiest thing to tell yourself like, hey, I'm fucking up and I'm doing all of this. And he's struggling with that a lot. I think that's a wise idea. And it's the best way to kind of go about it too, because his energy is just not going to change right now. Not that it's not ever going to, because I do feel like he's stubborn as fuck, but I do feel like if he feels like you're not budging, and if you do not budge, he'll come to his senses. And it's so interesting because as soon as I said that, I started getting this feeling of relief. So he actually feels more relief when that happens, and when he has to, because the way that we start to feel angry at ourselves and the way we start to build up frustration towards ourselves is when we don't take accountability and we just keep letting those shitty things that we do kind of add up. And then that's when we have to start, like, because we that's the way that I kind of look at it is like you have to keep hiding it more and more and more, because that's when we really start to like fuck up, because our true energy is showing, and his energy is going to start doing that very soon. Like he keeps trying to cover up the truth type of thing, but it's going to show. At least he's going to be able to see it. I don't think it's going to show the world, because this is a personal and private battle that he's having with himself. So I don't think this is going to be a public thing that's going to happen, but it does feel like it's going to be, he's going to really have to look at himself in the way that he's been treating you. Because he's trying to not accept any accountability for this. He's trying to make himself think that you're the one that got into your feelings. You're the one that got into you're the one that made it like this and all this other stuff. Don't, but he does feel bad for how he responded. So that is there. I won't say that, I won't take all of it away. Like he does feel bad for how he responded. So he does feel like, well, you made it weird, but I shouldn't have responded like that either. So that's, I don't know if that's a win, but that's how he's feeling. Yeah, exactly. No, my love, you're doing good. Okay. All right, Melody, my love, it's your turn. I think I got your text. Is this still the same question from last time? Amen. It will always be okay. I love you too, Mama. It's going to get better, I promise. Thank you, my love. Okay, Spirit, show me what's going to happen. What the heck? Oh, hi, Scott. All right, my loves. I have to kind of like go a little bit quicker this time. So I'm not gonna look at the comments like as much while I'm doing them, just because, you know. Oh, my love, I'm gonna try my best. I promise. Maybe you'll even catch me on Tuesday. Okay, courage, participation, politics, letting go, thunderbolt, purity. So my love, so yes, but I feel like it cannot be a burden, because if it becomes a burden and you start to worry about it and start to freak out about it, it's not going to go in your favor. So it needs to be something where, like, for example, if you fight it, if you, and they ask you to turn in something, turn it in and don't think about it. If they ask you, or if you're going to hire someone to take it on, hire someone and don't think about it. Like, put it out there. Like, don't try your hardest not to carry it with you, because it is. And then make sure that you're doing it, because you have to be comfortable. If you don't feel 100% comfortable, then it's not going to work. It has to feel, you have to feel, and I'm not saying there's a huge difference, right? Because sometimes we still feel that energy of nervousness and like comfort at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, when we know that something's going to work out. But when we know that something for sure just isn't, especially when it comes to certain people that we work with. So they're saying, like, follow your intuition very strongly when it comes to that. If you're going to do something like that where someone else is going to take it on, trust them and put it out there and leave it there. And then try not to put too much energy on it, because if it becomes a burden and you start to overthink it, my love, then I'm not going to say that you're not going to be able to win it, but it's going to make it harder. But I do feel like you are meant to get it. Well, to be honest, you might end up going into a different space, like not different space as far like not you're not going to do something completely different, but like a different line, like a different airline or a different something like that, and you might even like it more. Like you might get more money, or you might go to more places that you want to go to, or that you actually like, or something like that. It just feels like there's going to be more opportunities for something else to grow from this. This isn't just, yeah. And I feel like the universe kind of wanted to change things up already. Like they were already, a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but like maybe it feels like 2 or 3 were already becoming really sketchy towards you. And it just feels like their energy was not. I keep getting politics. Like people were definitely like wearing their masks when it comes to, or are wearing their masks when it comes to working there. Okay. What else? Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. Is this gonna be the same space or? Yeah, my love, it might be better if you went somewhere else, because it kind of feels like even if you do stay there, you're gonna feel, it's gonna feel weird. So I feel like you're gonna end up going into like a different airline, and you're gonna get something pretty quick. Actually, hold on, give me like 2 seconds. It's going to be fast according to time, but maybe because it's going to feel like to you, like you're the one that's just watching, like it takes forever. But I do feel like it is going to go, maybe like it feels like a total of like, and I know that this sounds like a long time, and I don't want to make it sound like, okay, my love, it just feels like it's going to be, the 5 weeks already started. So you're already in it for a week. So 4 weeks left, but it's going to be a total of 5 weeks that feel very uncomfortable. But it feels like the week already started. Okay, perfect. I think, well, you might end up just even like changing or getting hired onto a new one. And then, I'm also getting that. I don't know if you've ever thought about it, but being like a private one for like, because like certain people, certain celebrities don't like to, well, and this is just based off what I'm feeling. This is weird. I don't like to go and say shit that I don't really know. But well, based off what I'm feeling, certain celebrities like to work with certain people. They don't like a bunch of turnaround. And I have heard that there's like, the one thing that I do know is that sometimes they do like to hire them. They do like to hire like somebody to, you know. I think, I don't know. It just kind of feels like you might get hired on privately. Like there might be somebody that wants to work with you, like, and then you just go with them everywhere, type of thing. I don't know. Maybe not go with them everywhere. I don't know how it works. That's why I'm like, fuck. I don't like to go into it like too much because I don't know exactly how it works. But that's what it feels like. Like it's just gonna feel more comfortable and maybe like easy. It feels easier. Okay. Yeah, that sounds dope. Just like, but they are saying like as much as you can remind your mind, it's okay. I'm highly protected and this was almost like meant to be because I am supposed to be switching. I am supposed to be switching airlines and this is gonna help do that or create that shift. But they are saying that it's gonna be a total of like a 5 week thing. I have 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords out here, by the way. I didn't even notice that. So there's just, my love, this is a good change. I promise you, this is a really good change. It's going to lead you into some really, I have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles out here with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to take you into a really good space. And I do feel like right now is the most uncomfortable part of it. Because moving forward, it's not going to feel as uncomfortable. Yeah. So it's, yeah, like right now. Okay. Shar, my love, it's your turn. Amen. Ooh. wants to be added last to the list. Okay. I think as of now she is. I don't think anyone else has donated. Yeah, no one else has donated. So next is Shar. It's Shar, Kim, Christine, ML, Carrie, Libra, Scott, Leah. No, you're good. Cintania, my love, you are after Scott. Okay. Is Shar in? I don't think I saw her. What I need to focus on. Okay. All right, Spirit. I'm gonna start Shar. Did you just get it? She's my Wilson. Wilson, you get it? Yeah, it is a fitting title. I love it. Maria, my beautiful, you are after Cintania. You're after Lavender Star. Sorry, the list is right. I'm gonna stop saying the list. It would pop into my head whenever she wasn't there, and then whenever she would pop in, that would be the only thing that I would hear. I would hear I would hear that like being screamed in my ear. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Empress in reverse, So, my love, just so that things can move smoothly, you want to make sure that you're doing things kind of like half and half masculine, half feminine. So, half creativity, half action, half like getting things done, working on things. Even if there isn't anything to work on, getting started on something for the future brings on a lot. Like, that's the fastest way to manifest anything, is to just start getting ready for that, preparing yourself for that positive thing to come forward. Because I feel like the creative part, because I have creativity in reverse, I feel like part of it is, and I know that I've been saying this, my love, but to like start like putting more stuff about your business out there, or so that, because you have to remember, my love, you're one business out of so many, and you kind of have to be the one to show yourself. Of course, after so much, after you're known, they start to look for you, because at some point it does switch out. But while we're getting started, you have to be the one. If you want to be known, you have to put yourself out there as much as you want, as much as you can, as much as you want to be known, right? You have to try and, because you have to be the one to pretty much say, hi, this is mine, this is this, because a lot of people are going to see your stuff, and they're just gonna, it's gonna be easy to like connected to the other ones that are out there. But that's why you have to kind of like stand out. And but your energy alone does that, like your energy. But I do feel like there's a part of you that has been too tired, and the reason for that is because like you kick off, my love, and like 80% of it becomes, in order for you not to get tired, that is also the best way to do things. Because if you do too much if you move too much in your feminine energy, then you get exhausted and all you want to do is sleep. If you move too much of your masculine, the same thing. So it's like the best way so that you don't tire yourself out too much and you don't burn out is to kind of work in that way, 50% here, 50% there. And it's kind of like making a schedule and following it. Because remember that when it comes to your own business, it's all about discipline. It has everything to do with discipline. As I'm saying all this, though, I want to call myself, I fucking hate my guides. I want to call myself out as I'm saying all this, because my guide is cracking the fuck. I know. I'm so bad at responding. So like my guide is like cracking the fuck up, like right behind my ear. It's so funny. Okay, sorry. I knew I was gonna start laughing, so I have to explain why I'm gonna bust out laughing. But but yeah. Like, so you have to set a schedule and then follow it, and then have like remind yourself to have the discipline. My guides are assholes, but my love. So posting more, especially now, because that's right now it's free marketing. So go everywhere where your product or like something like that, people are looking for that type of thing. So go to where people follow that. My guys are assholes. All right, tell me really fast about suppression. I also want you to ask yourself, my love, which part about it do you want to get motivated by and inspired by it again? Because sometimes it's the money, and then when the money doesn't come, the inspiration dies. Inspiration is like a fire. If we don't keep feeding it or whatever, like it can take down everything and just like expand very quickly, or it can die super fast. And it's kind of like that, like that's just that energy. Like, so grab onto something and then ask yourself, what do I want to, get excited about? Because there has to be fire in there in order for something to happen. Okay. There's not turning someone. Oh my god. Okay. All right, Kim, my love, it's your turn. This phone takes forever to show me freaking Cash App. How does M feel? Oh. Alright, Spirit, show me how is M feeling? Oh my gosh, she really is. My Wilson. Sprained me, twins. Holy crap. My love, when did that happen? Like at the same, was that an accident? Or did that happen at the same time? Sorry, hold on, give me like 2 seconds. Oh, my love, I am so sorry. As soon as I started talking about it, I started feeling it. So I was like, wait, I can't go into your energy yet. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I started going like into your energy as I was saying that. I'm so sorry, my love. Did I know about it? Holy shit. How did I? Oh my god. How did I not remember that? Oh my love, I'm so bad. Like, if you mean on that, like the group text or the, I didn't see that. I haven't seen those. There's a lot in there. I know. Well, because I see that you respond and then that Libra responds. I know I haven't been going in there. How is, oh, the song that's on right now. This is how he feels, Kim. Did you mention it at all on here? I think I heard you mention, or I remember you mentioning it in the part of the questions, but we're mostly talking about Sag too. It's Trey Songz. The song that's on is Holla If You Need Me. Don't want to seem like I've been missing you, but I am. I think it's cracking. His energy is in the 8 of Swords. It's cracking. His pride is cracking. He's not in the same energy as he was a little bit ago, because his energy was feeling a lot of ego a little bit ago. And he was all like, fine, I'm just not gonna talk to her. We're just gonna move on and all this other stuff. I'm gonna go read them soon, my love. I'll find time. But I hope you feel better. Tell me more about the 5 of Wands. Aww. he thinks of it's because he feels really guilty. This is how he's saying that. It says really. He feels guilty. He feels like he feels like he ignored you and he dismissed you. Six of Wands with the King of Swords. Yeah, he's feeling a little bit better. He's feeling more motivated to talk to you, but I do feel like very soon that energy might end up coming back, actually, because it kind of feels, as soon as I pulled out this card, it feels like a little bit of a shift. He goes back and forth on it often, where he wants to jump in and tell you how he's feeling about you, and then he shuts it down and goes into Nine of Swords with intensity and starts wanting to talk to other people and all that other stuff. Like, he goes back and forth so quickly, where he like reminds himself that you tried and you were trying for a really long time to try and talk to him and to try to connect to him and say something to him, but that his energy was, he was the one that was pushing you away, because you would try to send him messages, you would try to check on him. He remembers the effort that you put in, and I think that's what he like, because he sees that you don't do that anymore. But he wants you to start, because he feels like if you just did that again, I would actually be able to be open and I would be able to say something and come towards you and do something about it. But I don't feel like I have that power right now. Tell me about the Five of Wands. I don't think he can be your, he doesn't see it like that. He doesn't feel like you guys could be friends like that. Because he feels, or at least not while he still has feelings. That's why you guys can't be friends, because he still has feelings. He just doesn't know how to handle them or put them or how to like, yeah. So he's just all over. He's feeling like he needs to talk to you. Like he needs to say something to you, but then at the same time, he feels like you're gonna. I have comparison. He wants to talk to you about that. Like, what changed? What this? Like, are you talking to? He wants to ask you if you're talking to someone. He just wants to get it out of the way, because I think there's a part of him that's wondering, like, are you talking to anyone? Because he keeps thinking it. And he's always like looking at or he wants to, no, okay, sorry, I take that back. He tells himself to go look at your stuff to see if you've posted anyone, but then he doesn't want to look or see on some posts. Like he doesn't want to look at some stories because he's afraid he's going to see something he doesn't want to see. And then other times he tells himself to go look to see if he's going to see something he doesn't want to see. But he's always looking and wondering if anything is going to be there. Yeah, he feels so nervous about it. He doesn't know how to handle these emotions, if I'm being honest. I think that's the biggest thing. Because I feel him trying to or thinking about like entertaining and talking to people, but he doesn't want to. None of those last. It feels so boring. It feels really boring, if I'm being honest. But he's thinking about you a lot. And he wants to give you some sort of attention. And he wants to ask, like, why? Like, where did that come from? Christine, my love, it's your turn. Berenice, my love, you are after Maria. Hi, my love. Which one am I using? think I should use this one. How does Gemini feel? Gemini. Oh, mother, brother, sister, cousin. Wow. I have Chaser out here twice. So if he's not chasing now, he's definitely going to starting, it feels like around May. Or at least things are going to start changing. The thing is, I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of like an unhealthy behavior that's going to start to come out. Morena, my love, you are after Berenice. You are after Maria. I feel like an obsessive behavior coming out. Tell me more about poison with toxic and unhealthy behavior. This person has a lot of feelings about you. Like I want you to kind of be careful, my love, because they are very, they feel like they have a lot of control over you, or that they have a lot of say over what happens in your life, over what you do, what you try, even. Something about how you move. It just kind of feels like this person wants to be in control of all of that. And if they do have you in this is someone that's like, okay, but if you're going to be in my life, then it needs to feel and be like this. And then they try to, I don't know, they have like this scenario in their mind of how it needs to look in order for them to be okay. And if it doesn't look that way, it's going to be a problem, or it just feels like I don't feel like they're aggressive. I don't feel like it's going to be like a problem as far as like, I'm going to full on like hurt you. But I do feel like this person is going to can end up moving into a very manipulative place. Tell me more about, and I feel like this person's going to turn around and start chasing you and start like pulling towards you after your energy doesn't feel this way about them anymore. Because it does feel like you're going to be done when that happens. I have divine feminine over here with denial and fear. So it feels like as of now, that energy is not in yet, but you're going to be done pretty soon. And it feels like as soon as you are done feeling all of this energy, all of this fear, that's like trying to grab on, because I feel like he's even putting some of the fear out there, and you as an empath can pick up on all of that. And it feels like it's hard not to make situations, or not your mind not to tell you what situations are going to come up from that. Tell me more about this magnetic attraction, because it feels like it's like a pull. It pulls in the both of you in. But It's like you figure out that this isn't supposed to be something before he does. What was I saying, my love? He's gonna become extremely obsessed with you. I want you to be a little careful. I feel like it's because the thing is, the obsession is gonna come from wanting to get his way with you. Like wanting to feel like he needs to have you. And your energy is going to start ascending already. And I want you to be very careful because in this card, it's like SOS trapped in. And I feel like this is what he's trying to do to you. Like he wants to lock you in. I knew this card. It's so interesting because when this card came out, this is the card that I saw in my head. So it's so interesting that this is the card that actually came out to describe this one. It's obsession, toxic behavior, and obsession. Must have indulgence, magnetic. He's going to try to tell you that this is just a really strong pull towards you and that he doesn't even doesn't even understand it. Tell me more. Because you might just kind of go silent, thinking that that's the best way to handle it. But I feel like it would, honestly, my love, it would be better to, if you're going to cut him off, to cut him off completely. Because any little thing is going to give him some sort of, like hope. Yeah, see, my love, I have silence I have wisdom with silence and non-action. And I have silence out here twice with blocked and cut off. I really do feel like that's going to be the best way to handle things with them, just to be done completely and lock it out. Because my love, it might be a little, I have to be honest, it might be a little bit worse than what you're thinking. So it might be time to completely block it off. Like, I can feel your guides even saying, like, please. Okay. But you got this, my love. You're coming out as a divine feminine, so I know you're going to know what to do. You got this. All right, ML, my love, it's your turn. He's not aggressive. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to make sure that he's not going to go there. He's not going to go there. He wouldn't go there, but he is. It might get scary. He won't become aggressive. Oh, my love. I got you. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to go there. I don't know why these are the ones that are calling me, but I totally get that you're the only one that these cards would feel comfortable enough to come out with. Because these are so like, these are so funny, but so like upfront and mean. Like sometimes. Whenever I read them to myself, I'm like, okay, sorry. Here, I'll give you an example. This is not for you. I think I've read them to you. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was like, okay. All right, Spirit, show me for ML. Give me a couple. I know, they do. They really do. It's fucking hilarious. See? Oh my God. I'm not going to read this. I feel weird. I don't want to. What? I like if you were reading it to yourself, yeah. But I feel weird reading it to you. I don't want to read it. I feel like you would laugh if it was to yourself, but don't slap me, okay? Don't hit me. Oh wait, no, just in general, I feel like your sleep has been weird. And I think this card has more to do with like the little touch-ups that you've been wanting to do. Hold on, we'll talk about it. I know. I'm gonna just don't hate me. So it feels weird. I don't like to talk to people like that. I'm telling you, even when I read them to myself, it feels like I don't want to. So I'm like, damn, why are you being such a? Because I know one of my guides threw that shit out. So you're gonna fight. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Make it rain. Okay, I think that's. Haha, I like it. Okay, but these kind of go against it. You're a badass. Act like it. You're giving away your power. So that's one of them. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. That's the one. That's the one that makes me like that. I'm like, fucking hey. I hate when I get that one. Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Whatever you are thinking about doing, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Money, make it rain. Rebel because fuck it. Rebel because fuck it, I guess. I feel like this one has more to do with like the little self, because right now that actually would be the thing that would help you so much to kind of like not feel, or not, so that the energy doesn't feel as intense and so that you feel really good. So like a house like refreshing type of thing, like maybe even like reorganizing something or moving things around, or even for you like if there's something that you wanted to get done, or if there's something that like even if it's like something small that helps you, like a small tattoo or something like that helps you kind of like feel a little bit more I don't know how to explain it. Like it just like kind of do those little like things that you want to do. So like if you want to do like your eyebrows, if you want to get your nails done, if you want to do anything you wanted to do, like anything that's like that for that, so that your energy feels like you're taking care of yourself too, because it feels like the less you do that part and the more you push off for yourself, the more you're going to want like, or the more you're going to struggle with sleeping, because it feels like your body is, the sleeping schedule feels really weird. Like you're having a really hard time sleeping at night, and it feels like you want to wake up and actually be awake, like have the energy. And I feel like during the weekend, you're fine with doing it. But, yes. Because that's what it felt like to me. I think I posted my phone crying. Yeah, it reminds me so much of it. Yeah, that one was so, I laughed so hard when I saw that one. Yeah, like something like that, because it just kind of feels like wanting to do something to take care of yourself. And then okay, so they're saying that you're waking up and then you want to go back to sleep, and then you wake up like at another time, at like a random time, and then like it feels like maybe the day is kind of like going and you're wanting to, because of how weird the sleep schedule has been, but you want to get up and go do stuff. You want to like move, and you feel like, because that's part of the reason why. That's so, it feels like you want to get up and you want to go do stuff, but at the same time you feel like, but I didn't get like any sleep. Like I didn't get any sleep, and I don't want to, you don't want to be, there's a part of you that doesn't want to be tired so that you're not in a bad mood. And it's like such a vicious cycle, because you don't want to get more rest, because you feel like if you lay down, you're going to keep like, you feel like I don't want to keep, or I want to do something. I want to get up and I want to go do something. And so then you're like, I want to, it feels like such a, like, what do I do? Because then if I'm up, then I feel like super tired, and then I feel like I'm going to have to do all of this, and I'm going to have to do all of that. And then it just like, like it adds up, and then and it starts to look more like a chore versus something fun that you want to do for yourself. So they want you to kind of do this thing where you go back and you, like, maybe even if you go to sleep like at 10 o'clock, you're like 10:30, or like by even drinking like a like chamomile sleepy time tea or something like that, that would make you go to sleep. So that your schedule, or relax enough so that your schedule can go back to normal. But maybe the one that has a little tiny bit of melatonin in it, or something like that, because it feels like you maybe forcing your schedule to go back to its normal, because it feels like from now until Wednesday it's going to be really off, and you might end up like feeling. I also feel like in those nights you might end up like thinking about getting back on like online apps and stuff like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but they're saying not right now. So if those things do, like, because it feels like it's gonna be from now until Wednesday, so we're gonna talk before then, but just in case, they're saying that from now until then it wouldn't be the best thing to do, just because your mind is gonna wonder, like, what if I just do this, or what if I just like, yeah. Yeah. So my love, okay, keep this energy. Hold on to this one, because it kind of feels like there's a part of you that's like, well, there's nothing wrong with window shopping. I don't know why it tries to tell you something like that. Like, I'm just going to look. It tends to stay in the. Right? I love that. Okay. I also feel like you're in like manifesting mode. So try and be careful, my love, with some of your thoughts. So the best way to do that is to redirect them and to not let them land on something negative. So like if you are thinking something negative, that as soon as you, so like if you say, I'm going to get this, or, oh, this is going to happen, anything like that, to redirect it to like, no, that's not going to happen. And even if it does, reaffirming to yourself that you have the ability to overcome, and that no matter what, you're going to be okay, and that you're safe. And like, so like an example is like, what if you're driving and then your car, you tell yourself something about your car. I want you to be like, okay, well, and even though that's not the permanent solution and it's not going to help you forever, tell yourself, I'm going to, like, there's Uber, there's this, I could do this, I could do that. Like, just remind your mind that there's options and solutions, and that it's not going to end up just like that happens and then the end, right? Because that's what our mind likes to tell us, this is going to happen and then the end. And remind it, like, nope, that happens and then this happens, that happens and then this happens. There's always solutions. Even if the solutions are not like all the way like in your hand, like an afford, like, yeah. Just by reminding yourself that you're not stuck there, it does a lot. Okay. But I didn't pick up too much on anybody else's energy in your space. So I feel like you're doing it. You did it. You know how they were saying like last reading that they needed to be pushed out? Because I don't feel them in your space like that. All right. Carrie, my love, it's your turn. I'll be right back. Thank you, my love. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to think of what, because I know certain diets help with things like that, and like and even like juicing, like celery is amazing for anything that has to do with that part of the body. And it will help reset so many things too. Like for example, like even just like celery juice helps so much for the liver and the kidneys. I do feel like there's gonna be something like that maybe, well, of course it's not gonna be the only thing that's gonna like help and stuff, but I do feel like it could be part of a start. I'm so sorry, my love. Why does that keep why is it it would be good to do, just in general, my love, a little bit more root chakra exercises or things like that that help a lot with the root chakra, because our root chakra has everything to do with our balance and our security, how safe we feel, how protected we feel, and how much we worry that someone else could do something to us. Like that, the root chakra has a lot to do with that. And so to like connect to it, and then maybe say to yourself some encouraging, like safe affirmations so that your energy doesn't feel afraid. Because for example, like this, like when it's happening with Sagittarius, like Sag right now is being, he's talking more like, because he feels like in a lighter and better energy, and then your mind kind of like pushes you to worry, like, okay, but what if this is happening too, or what if that, you see what I mean? Like it doesn't just allow you to, like, don't get me wrong, you appreciate it and you will take it, right? You'll take it and it feels really good, but there's a part of you that can't help but to wonder, and that energy that comes with it that doesn't allow you to fully enjoy that moment, is that what I'm talking about, that comes from the root chakra. A lot of that comes from that part of ourselves. What, sir? I swear, my kids, they're just like, yeah, we can go do this. Okay, I'll text them back. I don't know. All right, Spirit, show me. Because I don't feel him doing that online. I don't feel him talking to anyone else. I don't feel him having the energy, to be honest. I feel like his energy has kind of felt like what he does have to give, it's been sharing it with you. And he's staying in that energy because he doesn't want you guys to go backwards. And he also notices that you guys do a lot better, and you guys, it's easier for you two to communicate when you guys are, when you're in that space. Tell me more about playfulness, because he wants to stay there with you, like flirty, playful, like he's noticing the difference in the two energies and how he is and how, and also how he feels, because he feels a lot better. He feels a lot lighter. His pain goes away more when he allows himself to just be in that playfulness. And then he also thinks about you more, and then he doesn't feel so exhausted. He still feels really tired. He still feels in this energy, but it's not as bad because he feels like he has more energy to explore and be adventurous, or to try and figure out other energies versus just feeling like this is what I have to be stuck in. I do feel like he is what you said, how he is favoring one side more than the other. For a while it was helping a lot. I don't feel like it's helping anymore. Tell me about playfulness. He keeps thinking about your marriage and how your life is going to be when you guys come together, and that's why he is being that way. Because that's all he thinks about. That's all he's been able to think about. And I think it's what's keeping him happy, because he keeps thinking, instead of being frustrated with you for not being able to go now, he's trying to go back into his mind and remember how it felt when you were there, and that he doesn't want to miss out on that feeling alone. Like, he wants to be able to continue to express that and feel that with you. But that's why he's been like the way, that's why he's been the way he is. Not because he's like being like this in general. Tell me more. Ah! Sorry, hold on. Conditioning. A certain female a couple times. I hope that my Saggies don't hate me for this, but some Saggies like to feel like it's gonna shake someone. So for example, if a Saggy feels like, oh, you could be doing more, because Saggies get really motivated. Okay, this is not all of them, so please don't come for me if you're a Sagittarius and this is not you. But from what I grew up around a lot of Sagittarians. I do readings for a lot of Sagittarians, and that is like the common denominator in all of the ones that I've known. So if you're not it, maybe you're just like different. But Saggies get motivated a lot by jealousy. They like to have their person, like they like they like a little bit of like that competition. They like to know that they have the best person and that their person is not going to want anyone else. They like to know that they're very desired. They like to know, like the way that you are with him, how you're like, no, there's no one else. There's no one this. He loves that shit. Like, oh my God, that fuels the fuck out of a Sagittarius. But they also use that a little bit on their partners, and they will talk about people just to get some sort of reaction. Like, I need to know that you still want me. I need to know that you still feel like that, like you're still loved. Because Sagittarians love to be not obsessed over, but kind of like it's a little bit. Like they like to know that it's them and that there's no question about it. Like it just, and they will use that. They will use it, but they don't like it to be used on them. It cannot be used on them. It actually backfires if you try it with them. Like, for example, and you would never do that. That's why I feel like you know him very well, because you can't do it. So anybody who's listening, do not use it on a Sagittarius, because it doesn't work on them. They like to use it because they believe that it works for them. They believe that they will bring in their person more. But it doesn't, like the competition needs to be in them. It cannot be you putting them against someone else. Because if it's you putting them against someone else, then they're like, fuck you, go with them. That will completely kill everything. But if they believe that there's someone else around you that's trying to like seduce you or something like that, it flares them up and it makes them be like, bet. Like it pushes them up. And like it reminds me of that song Applying Pressure, because that's what they start to do. It's like, okay, you think you can do that? Like I will not only match your energy, I'll like times it by 100. Like Sagittarians just, they like that low key competition. It cannot be out loud. It cannot be someone where like, you know. Yeah, no, yeah, you totally know that. That's what I'm like, no, you know that. I just don't want anyone to like come on and be like, oh, okay, that's how you get a Sagittarius. No, that is not how you get one. Like with them, it's the silent one. So like, for example, if you find out someone is a Sag in the club or something like that, and you guys are talking, it for them, it's like if you look at someone else, then they want to get your attention again. And that's what will keep them. So like if you just like look in the other direction, but you're not telling them, you cannot purposely tell them. and like name somebody and tell them this is your that doesn't work. But if you like look at someone a little bit too long and then you look back at them, maybe I shouldn't be telling y'all all this. Like I shouldn't be saying all that. No, I'm gonna stop. If you guys are flirting with me and I ignore them, yes. What? You shouldn't be going off. Because you did ignore them. And that's the thing. Like that type of thing typically inspires. Maybe it made him feel good, and then at the same time he felt like insecure because maybe he felt some sort of pressure against those people. Because I will say that it is a lot easier to handle when the Sagittarian has very good self-esteem. Because when they have really good self-esteem, then the competition is just, it's innocent, and they just want to win, and they just want to like lick your face in front of them. Like, Sagittarians are that person that if you're flirting with a person, oh yeah, you think they're cute, watch this, and they just lick your face. Like, what the fuck? They're that type of toxic. I am sorry, my love. Yeah, they are. Yeah. It's because when they feel like they're good inside, like when they feel like they're right in their self-esteem, Saggy struggles a little bit in that department, and that's why he's trying to get it back. Your Saggy ex was like that? Yeah, like, oh yeah, you think she's like, keep staring and watch. At the end of you thinking you can get her, I'm just gonna come up there and I'm just gonna pee all over her. Like, yeah, Saggies are funny. But they also like to know that they're leaving with the person that everyone was flirting with. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they like to know that they're leaving with the celebrity. They like to know that they're walking away with the person that was on stage, the person everybody was looking at, the person everybody was this. And I hate to say it like this, but they typically, like, it says they typically pick their partners by that. Like, Sagittarians like that. Like that whole, like, you can dominate the room by just walking in. Holy shit. Like, they love that. I think that's all fire signs. But I think it does come a lot with Saggies. But he's really like, he's just thinking so much about your future and about marriage and commitment, because this is the Hierophant. The song that's on right now, I Don't Want Nobody But You. And that's literally how he feels. Yeah, I don't want anybody else. And he's been feeling like, he's like trying to tell himself that he's been feeling that for the last few days. Because for a little bit he was mad and he was taking it out on you. And he noticed that he was taking it out on you. And then he was like, oh, I have to change it. I can't treat her like this. I need to be better. All right, Libra, my love, it's your turn. Thank you. It's because I'm back, right? Okay. It's because my love, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna do anything. They can't do anything anyway until she does something. Like she has to threaten, she has to hit, she has to break something, she has to do something. But I actually feel like her problem is that she feels like really lonely, and then she kind of feels like you're against her first. So like she's starting to pick up on you and like trying to avoid her, and so she's like, what is your problem? Like, so in her mind, it's getting worse, right? Because she's thinking like that you're plotting against her now. No, I know for sure. And it's good that you're keeping your distance. That's how she's seeing it. I don't think she's gonna do anything to you. Like, she's not gonna do anything to you, but she does, like, in her mind, if she gets out of the car first, like, what if you try to also, I don't know. She's like, because I do feel like she's watching you, and but she also thinks that you might want to do something to her, and that you have some people watching her, or you might have like, or want to start having people watch her. What the fuck? I will say, it would be like, try to make it, try to act it out just from now until like June. Like, it feels like just around until June, like, because it feels like she might end up having to go away, or she might end up doing some crazy shit all on her own that gets her locked up. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna do anything. And they're gonna tell you that too, like, unless she actually like does something to you, or attacks you, or hurts you, or because if not, they just think that it's someone that has some sort of control over themselves. They're gonna say that it's because it kind of, they're gonna want him to, or her to, be the one to go and press charges, and they're gonna say that too, like, that person's the only one that can press charges, and because you know of, or at this point now, is he like, unless he has actual proof, or they have actual proof, because that type of thing, you have to do it fast. And I know it sucks not to do it, because it really does have like, they won't believe you after a while. Even if it did happen, like, they're so fucking like grimy that they're like, oh well, you know, like, at this point you're just saying that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because like, because if that was the case, then anybody could just be like, hey, that person's pulled a knife on me, lock them up, you know. And that's actually how it used to be. But I mean, a lot of it still is like that, but like, there is a lot of like ignoring that now. I do feel like that would be good. Actually, show me what would be the outcome if she tells the landlord. Honestly, my love, what would be good is for you to keep your distance and try not to do too much. Like, ignore her. Try not to get on her radar. She has a bunch of people that she tries to think about in this way. So the more you ignore her, the more you have to rush somewhere, the more busy you are, the more you can't hang out, the more you're like, I'm talking to so-and-so. It's not you. Like, you just have to make it seem like it's not about her, and just move past it. Like, try your best not to. I think the issue is going to resolve itself, but you can't do anything. Because I don't feel like anyone you tell is going to be able to do anything about it. And I feel like it's just going to ignite her if she finds out that you're doing that. Because then it's going to confirm to her that she's right, and that you are trying to come after her, and that you do want. Because she can feel you. Okay. In my personal opinion, people that have that, what she has, are actually very gifted people that don't know what to do with their ability, because they can feel everything times 100. So she has a lot of issues, but a big part of that has a lot to do with, because she was very like abused. So it goes against that, and so that plus everything, and it's I find that interesting that I like chuckled. She might think it's funny, or she might find her thing like that because she looks at it weird. I don't know. I felt really uncomfortable. Yeah. Hi, Stacy, my love. Do you mean like a question, or do you want an actual reading? She smiles at me and it grosses me out. That is so weird because when I said abused, I felt like this chuckle and this weird feeling. Like I feel like she does that. Like she has like this like, oh, but I don't know. She's really messed up. There's a lot there. I know, right? I shouldn't feel bad for her. I'm like she's doing a lot of stupid shit. I'm sorry. I just really, like está enfermita. She really is sick. Yeah. I've never heard it like that. That sounds so gross. How can I be added to the list? I have a question and get everything on it. I think the donations are just send you can send a donation and then you'll be added to the list, my love. Yeah. Why are you saying it like that? Yeah, my love, the best thing to do is to kind of get off her radar. That would be the best thing for you and to avoid drama, honestly, because I feel like it would just get too, if you think this is bad, it would get like 10 times worse, like not even 10 times, it would get a lot worse. A lot worse if she thinks that you're actually doing or you're trying to do something. Like I feel like this is actually like as bad as it's gonna get, and it's not horrible. So just like another month. I know it's uncomfortable and it's fucking annoying, pero por ahorita, like she's not like, like actually doing anything. She's just kind of sitting back and watching. Yeah. Whatever you feel comfortable with, love. Yeah, just ignore her. That's gonna be okay, ignore her, pero también like when you're walking by, say hi. Like don't ignore her all the way. Just make yourself busy. Make yourself really busy. I know, my love. I know. I just want you to be careful, cause I don't want it to be like a thing, Okay, I'll be right back. Scott, it's your turn. Oh my god, that sounds so bomb. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my love. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, banana strawberry pancakes. We might have breakfast for dinner tonight now. Sounds bomb. Scott, really fast. No, did I mess up the deck? I felt a weird, like, pressure energy, on the right side of my stomach, like my rib. So that might start to happen like every now and then. I'm trying to pick up on exactly what it is. It doesn't feel like it's anything that's like to be worried about, or that's going to be anything that's going to cause too much of a problem. But it does feel a little uncomfortable. And it might just start up like it feels like maybe at night, or like in the early morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like all of a sudden, it also feels like it tries to move up like towards your chest, or that might be the reason why I'm telling you, because it might make you worried a little bit, or it might start making you think something, because it feels like an energy that goes from your separated rib. Is that why you can't breathe? Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense. Okay. Yeah, it hurts so bad. It feels really uncomfortable. It might kick off a little bit, or you might not be able to what can he do to make it feel better? It's because there really isn't anything to do. There really isn't anything you can do. I just feel like it is okay. So because you are in pain and you're not used to being no, it will for sure heal. But just like when a lion hunts, when the wound is open and cut open, like they completely ignore it. And like lions do that, like when they're healing and they have a huge scar, or like they get so many like gashes like open that just like are like really big wounds, and the only time they'll pay attention to them is when they're cleaning them. Like that's the only time that they'll even notice or pay attention that they're there. And so you are doing that, but in doing that, your energy like levels are responding, and it feels like it's trying to put you very much on survival mode, and because you're in this much pain. So it feels like how do I describe it? Like, because it makes your heart race randomly because you're in that much pain. And so because your heart starts to race, then your energy starts to kind of like when yeah, same thing, like when a lion is like nervous and it starts to scatter and tries to like, when it gets nervous. And it feels like the pain might do that every now and then. So you might feel like it attacks, like the energy feels extremely uncomfortable. Like you feel really good and calm and okay, like 1 second, and then you feel like you have to like roar the next. Like you feel like you have to, like your energy just goes up, and the pressure, like the frustration might even go up a little bit. I'm also getting that there's going to be there's going to be more opportunities for you to come out I just heard to come out of your cave. Okay, so like you're gonna have more opportunities to do more social things, like social gatherings, social. So it feels like people might even start like to invite you more places, or like people might say like, hey, we're gonna do this with the family if you want to come, or we're gonna have a party if you want to come. Like there's just gonna be more invites, or there's gonna be more connection to other people or opportunities to connect. Try not to cancel, because they're saying that you want to go through with as many as you can. because you're gonna have you're asking the universe for more little moments. You don't want to, because there's a part of you that is looking at time and you're like, okay, it's moving a little bit faster. Well, maybe not that it's moving faster, but it's like, how do I describe that? To dinner just yesterday for Monday night. Go, because there's a part of you that might want to cancel already, or might want to be like, nah, it's just too much. Or maybe you don't just yet, but it feels like the motivation to cancel is gonna come up. Like go and have fun, go and enjoy yourself and connect to other people, because after you say yes to that one, it's going to be a train of more. And I know that that feels a little uncomfortable to fully come out like that, but they're saying that like that's what you want to manifest, what you want to do next. Because you're just kind of like, okay, I at some point I felt like I was good, like, and then I'm good, right? I'll have time, or I'll have this. And it's not that you're like thinking that you're not gonna have time, but there's a part of you that's looking at it like, I don't want to regret, because like I think you're using your own gift a little bit to motivate you to doing this, because the same way you don't want to just jump into a relationship and regret losing out on one, there's a part of you that doesn't want to also regret feeling like you wasted this time, because you're looking at it like, I don't want to feel like I am like all of these years where I also in a way felt my best, so I felt selfish and I didn't want to share myself with others. Like, what if that was like the moment? I don't know. There's like, it comes up as a thought. What if that was the moment that I was supposed to share myself with someone or something like that? And it's just like, I feel like those thoughts might start to come up. I feel like just say yes as much as you can to the things that come up, so that you can get more motivated and get excited again. Because it's like you're telling yourself, yes, I am safe, but I'm safe because I'm in my cave and everyone knows not to dare to enter, right? It's like they're reminding me of like a lion's territory, Pride Rock from The Lion King. How that rock specific, like that spot specifically was like that, and it was their territory, and it's like you feel safe in that space. See, that's what you're thinking, but I don't. There is no wasted years, really, because I don't feel like that's what I feel like. It was just the most. Honestly, I think it was the most control you've ever had of your life, and you wanted to keep it that way for as long as you could. That's really what it feels like. It feels like outside of those years, you were never in control. Your emotions, other people, grown-ups, always something else was in control. So those years were 100% under you, and that's when you felt the safest. So combining those two and putting those two together, it made sense to your mind to keep it that way and to continue to stay in that energy. But now it's not serving, so you're like, all right, it's time to get out of it. So that's where it is. Say yes. Okay. All right, Cintania, my love, it's your turn. Hi, Brian. Welcome back. I got you. Anytime. Okay, I think she's Cintania, my love. Lavender Star, are you in? it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie. My lid has not been fixed in my career. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Seven of Wands. My love, really fast before I go into it, be really careful. Like if you're really tired and you like if you have to drive or something like that, it would actually be better if you like ask someone to give you a ride or something. I'm not saying bad is gonna happen or anything like that. I just feel you feeling really drowsy or feeling like or maybe like doing something and feeling really drowsy as you're doing it, or like it hits you out of nowhere too. Like, and it kind of feels like no matter how much you rest you get, it's kind of happening, or maybe it will happen. What is that? Like everything is, I think, I don't feel like there's going to be anything that happens like too much with it, but there might be like moments where that happens where you're like driving and then all of a sudden you feel really, really tired and like really, so it would be good to like call someone to kind of like, or like, not, maybe not, or like put on radio and like put on music that makes you feel upbeat, or stretch. Like stretching also helps to kind of like wake up, splashing cold water. Like things like that. I can I can feel that. I feel like there is a little bit of a draining of your energy, my love. Like there's like little holes here and there, and it's like you start off full and then all of a sudden like more than what you're used to is gone. It's been happening. Why is that happening? So it would be good to like prayer is the best way to protect your energy from anything. So like affirming it in the morning, just like saying it really as soon as you wake up, putting on that armor so that nobody can tug on you and no one can like take, because I do feel like there is a lot that's being pulled like from you, and it might be from so they are saying that part of it has a lot to do with the next step. It's like your body feels really tired. It reminds me a lot of like when you have a party or when you have something to do at 3 p.m. and then like the whole day you're just thinking about that thing. Like it feels very tiring like that. Like for some reason, as soon as you get to it, it feels exhausting. So part of it is like the stressor of how maybe like the planning, like trying to plan it. There's a lot of pressure behind the planning. There's a lot of pressure and like I feel like even that is tiring, because even it's like your mind can't shut it off. Your mind is always thinking about something, or so it does feel like even in sleep you're trying to problem solve and you're thinking about the things that are going on. But it hides from you. It's very sneaky, because it does feel like when you wake up, like you feel good, and then all of a sudden it just okay. But I do feel like doing those things would help. Over processing, yes, that's the perfect way to express. Yeah, like that is tiring you out, like the overthinking. Like, yeah, that's perfect. Also, my love, maybe like your like your levels, like your energy, because I do feel like maybe like your iron. I feel like that's showing a lot, or maybe not getting enough sunlight. Okay. I get visions and dreams. Okay, yeah. And then it's like it. I mean, I feel like you get sleep, but it's almost like work, like you're working too. It's so they're saying that energy is meant to go away. If there is rain where you are, go outside and stand in the rain for like a minute and just like let it hit you and let it wash you for a little bit. Because I feel like you connect very well to water, and there's something about that. There's something about like just letting it connect to you. Or going to like a river and just putting your feet in for a little bit. Okay. Would it be a good idea to move in? Yeah, my love, it would be so good to go outside and just let it hit you. Perfect. See, they're saying like they're on it. It doesn't feel like that's how it would be if you moved in, but I also feel like in the beginning there might might be someone that you have to fight into doing, not necessarily fight into doing it, like they will do it. You just have to kind of like I guess it is like not argue it with them into doing it either, but it is like you have to bring it up. Like this isn't going to be someone that's going to go out of their way to fix something if it's not a problem with you. It's only going to be fixed if it's an issue. And this is going to be someone that's going to be like, oh, why is, because they are pretty lazy and they like to like push things off as much as they can. So they procrastinate like crazy. And so it feels like if it's not a problem with you, it's not a problem with them. So like if all of a sudden you bring up the list of the things that they know they should have already been taken care of, like they should have already done, they might be like, you're saying a lot of things, but all of this was already on their list. They just pushed it off, and they're just kind of like hoping that it's okay with you. And if it's not type of thing, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're just struggling. They're struggling a lot. It's been months. Yeah, you have to kind of like fight him into doing shit. I do feel like it is. Like that's the way that it's going to end up going. Because I do feel like you're going to be able to take him to court. And as I'm saying that, the 10 of Pentacles showed up. With the Magician. Yeah, I do feel like that's the way you're manifesting it. With the King of Swords, wise counsel. And this is usually a lawyer. But I will say, like, continue to, like, document and keep, like, yeah, it's flooding my current place. Oh, my love. Yeah, I feel like he's going to fix it. I just feel like he's going to fix it. He's gonna I feel like maybe I'm starting this week, but I do feel like there might be like waiting on other things. Like he'll fix that, like the main issue, and then he's just hoping that the rain stops. That's what I'm talking about. Like this is somebody that's just like, oh well, when it stops, he'll stop doing that. Like what the fuck, Lord. Yeah, some people just should not be in certain positions. Stacy, my love, yes, you are. I'm moving to this one. Yeah, my love, I feel like you would feel more comfortable if you did move. I feel, yes. I feel like that's what your mind is set on so far too. Actually, hold on, my love. So yes, I feel like if you do that, it would be good. It would be good, but I also feel like if you wait off a little tiny bit, there would be something else that ends up opening up that you would feel more comfortable and like you would feel happier with. Maybe it's like a different option. But you can't go wrong either way, if I'm being honest. Like you can't go wrong. Both of them are gonna work themselves out for you. It just feels like it would, you would feel more comfortable with the other option. But you would still feel comfortable with this one, with what you're doing. It would just still feel like every now and then it would feel like you're having to fight something or trying to make something happen or trying to ask for something to happen. And in the other situation, it just kind of feels like it just happens. It just gets done. Okay. All right. Maria, my love, it's your turn. Are you in? Yeah. Yeah, my love. Then the other option I feel like it would be coming up soon. I feel like I keep getting like the 10th. So this week for sure. So it's not going to be another option you're going to have to wait for a long time for. It's going to come up quick. Say hi. Say hi, Nona. Say hi. You too, Pujana. Ready? 1, 2, 3. She is. She's Juju, baby. Did I tell you guys that since we got Thai, before we got Thai, she never let me put on a collar on her, and then all of a sudden, like when we got Thai, she let me put on a collar. Like it's not even that she wouldn't let me. I would put it on and she would take it off. She was like, "No, fuck you. Like, you can't claim me. You can't make me put on anything like this." And then I tried it again and she let me keep it on. Pero que sí, mami, hermosa, mi preciosa. Pero que sí, coconut. And then she's even like adjusting to Thai. She's doing really good. She's so good. But she puts him in his place. Like she don't take his shit at all. But she teaches him because I've noticed that he doesn't use his claws anymore. Like, and I think she did that. You don't could see, mommy. Can't put a leash on her lie. Exactly. You're doing so good. She's such a good girl. You don't could see. Okay, sorry. Alright, focus, Abby. Alright, Spirit. What is the energy? What's going on? She's like, what the hell? No, not on the floor. She's gonna get pissed. Sorry, Bun Bun. Nah, she don't. Like, she beats the shit out of, like, she don't. When he, like, messes with her all the time, like, I stopped getting in it. I'm like, yo, you're gonna have to learn. She don't play. She don't fucking play. And Lola, like, but she's, like, nice about it. She's so nice about it. She's so sweet. But she also, like, she's always very protective, but when he scratches us, she's also looks at us like, ha, that's what the fuck you get. Why you bring him in the house? Like, she looks at me like, side eyes me like, bitch, that's what you fucking. I'm not gonna protect shit. Shouldn't have brought him in the house. Cause oh my god, like, he fucked up my leg. My shit is messed up. Aw. When it comes to her, she, like, puts him in his place. When it comes to her, she's like, what you fucking get? That's what you wanted. But it's so cute because she stops herself from, she doesn't let him out. Like, when she's about to go outside, she doesn't let him. Okay, focus, Abby. Holy shit. Girl, you can talk about you like you're one of my kiddos. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the Hangman with the Ace of Cups. It's because, my love, it's not that. I don't feel like he's trying to. Okay, it's so confusing because he doesn't feel like that's the intention, but the longer it takes, the more he gets scared to have to explain himself, because I do feel like that was something he was thinking about doing, but he doesn't have the guts to actually go through with it, and he doesn't want to go through with it. So he's right now thinking about how to talk to you again and how to get it back, but doesn't know how to go about it. King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the Hangman. Like, he thinks about you. He thinks about you a lot. And he doesn't want to walk away from this, but then he keeps telling himself that he's not strong enough to also handle it. And it's a lot to think about. Like, he just goes back and forth on it all the time. See, like, now he's thinking about it. Now he's like, fuck, I fucked up, because you guys would have been doing those things. So he's thinking now, like, I messed up, I should talk to her. But now he doesn't have the, like, he feels really nervous about having to say something to you. Eight of Wands in reverse with Justice in reverse. I do want to say that this is usually the way that he runs away from his problems. So, like, I tell people all the time, in order for us to be able to overcome our problems, we have to make the mistake, and then our response to it has to be different, because it's the response that after the mistake that creates the new and better shift. So the problem has to arise. It has to come up. And if we're strong enough, we notice it before and we don't make the mistake altogether and we change it. Like, I love this saying that says a mistake happens, like, what is it? A mistake happens once. It happens more than that. At that point, it's like more on purpose. Like, on purpose. Aww. Oh, sorry, my son just sent me what his coach, like, the certificate that his coach gave him. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I don't mind. The Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, because he wants to talk, he wants to say something to you, but he keeps feeling like it's not. I don't know. He just feels like, should I just let it go? Because it's like she's letting it go, and she's not gonna. He knows you're not gonna say anything. Oh, thank you, my love. I'll tell him. I'll tell him that. It's because I feel like if you text him, I think he needs to kind of have like, he needs to feel that pressure. He needs to feel like he doesn't have like an out. Like he doesn't, like he needs to be the one to do something and step it up and say something about it, is what it feels like. Because it feels like he always relies on that someone else coming in and making it less uncomfortable, or fixing it a little bit more, or doing something to, so that it's not so so that it's not so uncomfortable. But I feel like he has to, that's like the opposite of what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be confronting this. Like this is his moment to be like, I need to stop running and acting like this, and I need to like tell her that I do want to be in a relationship with her, but that this makes me really nervous, and then you guys talk that part out so that all of the things that he feels nervous about can be settled. Most of the shit that we are afraid of in relationships are things that can be settled through a conversation. We just need reassurance for those things. That's it. Like we need a little bit more reassurance for those things. And then our person, if we can figure out a way to explain it so that we tell them and make sure that we let them know it's not your fault. This is just shit that I come with. Like, and I need a little bit of help in this area, if you could please. Like, it would be so much easier. And that's what he needs to do, because that's literally all it is. But every single time it starts to get hard like this, he runs away and he stops texting, he stops calling, he stops doing all that. But he doesn't want to do that with you. But I do feel like it's a pattern of his. See, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, with the Hermit in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like he knows what this could be. But I also feel like that makes him nervous. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. Two of Wands in reverse. And then sometimes, like, he's just telling himself, like, if it's meant to be, like, you'll probably say something. But I really do feel like it's his. He has to be the one to say something. He has to be the one. He's the one that went quiet. And he knows that too, though. He knows, and he's aware that he needs to be the one to say something. So it's not even something that, like, how do I put it? Like, it's not, because you're going to feel the pressure, because you're so used to being the one to, like, also be able to pick up on the needs of your partner and be able to provide for them. You're a great provider of, like, emotional needs. And it feels like, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. And so I feel like you're going to be able to pick up on his desire for you to just come in and fix it. But remind your mind, I'm not going to. Like, it's not mine. That's also a little bit of your test, my love. Okay. All right, Berenice, my love, it's your turn. Oh, hi, my love. You, Leah, you would be... Oh, I still have you in... I still put you last, my love. I have you after Stacy. So right now I'm doing Berenice, and then it's Stacy, and then it's yours. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for the confirmation. I'm telling y'all, it's because y'all trust me. Thank you. The Star, the Sun, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. So my love, this is not your body's way of like punishing you, or this is not karma at all. No, but it is an emotional expression. It has a lot to do with you feeling how easily you can feel like you're moving forward. Or how easy you feel like you can drop things that are not good for you and then leave and move forward, because it's feeling that resistance. It's feeling that that energy that creates the pain, and that starts to make the pain. It's going to start to go away. I feel like for example, yoga would help a lot for you. Yoga, meditation would help a lot too. Grounding your energy, walking outside barefoot would help a lot. Oh, my beautiful. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. And then but like grounding your energy, it would help a lot. Also eating more things that come from the ground, or things that need to be pulled from the ground. So any kind of like more fruits and vegetables and things like that. What else? But it's not your karma, or it's not anything you don't have like too much of that stuff that's going to come back and haunt you for it. People that are bad people that have a lot of karma on their plate they don't think they have karma. They don't believe that there's anything that's going to come after them. Aww. I think it's more of like a pattern. I feel like it's things that life looks very similar to what it looked like 4 years ago. It looks very similar to what it looks like 3 years ago. It looks very similar. And there isn't a lot of change or experimenting, or like, don't get me wrong, you'll try new things, but I do feel like for you are, in order for you to feel like life is moving. Like life is moving. I love you, my love. Like it's moving into like a steady pace, or into something that feels, like balanced and comfortable for you. Then it needs to have like a little bit of everything. It needs to have some spirituality. It needs to have some like friend time. It needs to have family time. It needs to have like different areas of life where you feel like things are, every cup is full, and it's not like, don't get me wrong, you're okay with the ones that are half full, but there's a part of you that doesn't. Maybe some of them, it's been some time since anything has been in there. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, people that do like fucked up things, that's why they do them, because they don't think about things like that. They don't think anything is going to come back and haunt them. Really, like people that can empathize quickly, or the people that usually stop themselves, is because they think about what it would do to everything. Like they can see that, but people that are really bad people, they don't care. But the universe is saying like there's a lot of like different, because you actually have this energy where you can be successful in your hobbies, like a lot of the things that you like you can profit off of them and maybe making them, or your creativity, or I don't know, it feels like you are really good at finding money anywhere. And there might be a moment where because I also feel like there's a part of you that is asking if you followed that direction where it was really what you wanted, like what you really wanted to do. Like, did I do that with my life? For the most part, did I do what I really wanted to do? And so that part of it also comes for that pain. And so realizing it, even in this card, I feel like it's having that breakthrough and trying to reconnect yourself back to like that part of you that feels more comfortable trying new things and going to new places, and kind of like feels safe in that space again. Because maybe for a while it started feeling even scary to do that. Yeah, because I need to. No, and it's totally fine. I think that's why they're saying, because there's a lot of I have tos. I have to go there because I have to do this. I have to do that because I have to do that. But there isn't any I want tos. So the universe is saying we have to create a life where moving forward, there's going to be plenty of I want tos in your life. There has to be, I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I get to do it because I want to. Like it doesn't, like and because I get to, if the opportunity presents itself to me to where I can do it, I'm going to do it because I want to. Right. And allowing yourself to be in that energy and not overthink it so much and feel almost a little lost in it, so that it doesn't feel like a trap. Okay. But they're saying that like even just realizing those things and meditation and yoga, my love, they would help so much. Especially yoga. All right, Stacy, my love, are you in? No. Oh my God, my love. Did you report it to your bank? Because if you report it to your bank, they'll stop the payment. I mean, of course, they'll stop the whole card, but still. Yeah, no refund. Like, say fuck y'all, then I'm gonna cut you off in the at the source. Oh, you went through PayPal. Oh my love, I'm so sorry. You'll get that type of stuff will go back to them. Oh my God. All right, the Chariot, Queen of Cups, Three of Swords, King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords. To be honest, my love, his energy feels so it almost feels like he's not there yet. It's not that he doesn't want to reconnect. It's just that right now he's still in that space where he's gonna still be all about himself. He still feels selfish. Not too much has changed. And I feel like there's a part of him that wanted to see if you would be okay with that. And he can kind of feel like you are expecting a difference, like a difference in his energy. And so that's the reason why you guys didn't get back together, because if your energy was just felt like you were just going to take him back and you would be okay with it, with whatever he gave you, he would already, like, you guys would be back. But his energy is in this space of like, he actually cares about you and he doesn't want to hurt you, but he notices that he does, that I do hurt. Like, even the song that's on right now, it's called Where I Want to Be, and it feels like very similar to how he's feeling. Three of Swords with the Queen of Cups, because he knows that you love him. He knows you love him so much, but he sees himself as the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords, or the King of Wands, I'm sorry. And the King of Wands with the Seven of Swords is someone that is very aware of how they treat other people, but they are only comfortable treating other people that are like them. You're not like that. You're like a pure soul, and he doesn't want to hurt you. He feels like the wolf that is inside the cage, and he wants to protect you and like, get away from me type thing. I'm not going to lie. It does feel a little like, you know, like a little movie or dramatic-ish. Because that's the way that, I mean, he looks at life in a very theater-like way, like everything is a show or a play or something. Tell me more. Yeah, he's not ready for. He wants reconciliation, but it's only if you're willing to accept what he's able to give you as of now. And your energy didn't seem like that, and he didn't. You're not coming off as petty. You're not coming off as like someone that wants to play the game with him. You're coming off as someone that wants to fix it, and he doesn't. His problem is that he has the solutions to his problems. He has the solution to a lot of his, like, the shit that he does, but he doesn't want to fix it. He doesn't want to fix it. And he knows he doesn't want to fix it. He knows he wants to be in this energy, and he knows that you would give him the good answers to fix things. And he just doesn't want to hear it right now. And he's like, he kind of wants to be a little destructive. When it comes to you, he wants to be in the King of Pentacles energy. He wants to be someone that's protective, someone that is safe, someone that can guarantee you things, someone that can offer you stability and offer you, because he believes that that's what you deserve, and that's what you're worthy of. He feels like you should be with someone that is exactly like a King of Pentacles, someone that can offer you to be able to like support you in every single way, financially, emotionally, spiritually, is to just be there for you. And he doesn't know how to do that in general. He doesn't know how to support people. I feel like he struggles with that a lot, but he wants to change that. He doesn't feel like it's happening, and he's getting frustrated with himself because it's not happening. But at the same time, when he gets frustrated with himself, he goes into this energy of like, fuck it, I'm already fucked up anyway. I'm already fucked up anyway. Because he's waiting. He's waiting to become like this King of Pentacles, but he's not doing anything to do it, to become. I feel like that's what I want to be. I feel like he knows that. He's very, I feel like there's a part of him, maybe he doesn't know in those exact words, you know, but he has an idea and a vision of the type of man that you're manifesting or you want for your life. And he doesn't believe that he feels like that I'm so off from being that person or from being that responsible, safe, steady rock that you can stand on. I'm still destructive. I'm still unsteady. I'm still like this. And he feels like you're not going to want that. You're going to leave. So offering you that now would it's the inevitable. Like that's how he feels. Like it would be over anyway. Where does that come from? I think it's more because he had, like, if it was something that he feels he finds fun, like destructive and things that are not steady, he finds that pleasure, like it's pleasuring right now, like it's pleasure. I don't know how to word that. He finds pleasure in that. It feels good for things to be crazy. He doesn't want steady right now. He doesn't want safe. He doesn't want loyal. He doesn't want to play with people that are. And then he doesn't want to hurt people that are not like him, though. That's why he wants to be around his own kind. Because he feels like, I mean, at least I don't go around hurting everybody. I hurt the people that deserve it. It reminds me a lot of like a mosh pit. That's what he's thinking of, like life, like don't get in if you don't want to get hit. Like, right? Like, don't even stand on the corner if you don't want to get hit. Because you can, even if you don't go in, standing on the side can get you hit. And you have to understand that that's part of it. Right? Like, so it comes with the rules. You can't be in there like a little and just start crying because someone hit you. Nah, you agreed. It was like, you know. 5:30ish. I only have my goal. Okay. Emotionally, he's destructive. 7 of Swords. He maybe likes to lie to himself a lot, manipulate certain situations. 10 of Swords, he also likes to hold on to things from the past and kind of obsess about them, obsess over them. I won't say he's always like this, though. I think he's just in this mood right now. Like his mindset is stuck in somewhere in the past and he's having a hard time getting out. A little bit of both, it feels like. With himself and other people, because he only likes to play with other players. Like he only likes to lie to people that lie to him. He only likes to, like, yeah, he, like, if somebody's gonna cheat on him, he only feels right cheating on someone that he knows is cheating on him. He only feels right lying to someone that is, like, he only feels right doing it to people that do it to him first. And so right now he's in that energy of finding those type of people. Because he likes to that's his punishment. It's weird. It's really intense. It has a lot to do with that. He's self-punishing too, in a way. But he doesn't want to, that's why he doesn't want to connect just yet, because he feels like he wouldn't feel right hitting you. It's like if you're just swinging at a like mosh pit and all of a sudden you accidentally hit a baby is what it feels like because he feels like you're so pure. So he's like, how the fuck did this baby get in here? Like, who brought this in? I don't know. It's yeah. Okay. All right, Leah, my love, it's your turn. I will say that by the time you guys do, it does feel like there would be connecting with two people has slept with one. So it does feel like there would be, because it feels like his energy has shifted a little bit. So it does feel like he does look at it as a mistake. I want to point that out because he does regret it shortly after he does it. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Thank you, my love. Okay, my love, it's him. And I feel like in the past, you guys were still connected because I feel like you're even going to find out that some people that you were connected with did know him, but maybe you guys just didn't. Maybe you just didn't know about it all the way, but you're going to find out that in some way you guys have always been like somewhat connected. And he's really shy, but that's why he had to have those a little bit of like those boundaries and those rules set on him of what he can and cannot say to people that he's getting to know, because it does feel like he's been on that energy. He's been like trying to protect himself because he knows that he's slowly climbing a mountain up to the 10 of Pentacles, but I do feel like he's been thinking a lot about you and he's been wondering a lot. He's gone back to that post twice. It feels like he went back to the post twice, and it feels like he's going to go back again sometime like before the end, like sometime today. Sometime tonight. Sorry, they're correcting. Because I feel like he's going to keep seeing you win, and he's going to be just so proud. Like, he's going to be proud of you. You're going to post something very soon, or maybe you already posted it, but he's going to have some sort of like pride energy towards you. Like, holy shit, she's so cool. Like, he's just going to keep thinking things like that. Like, I hope she's doing okay. Like, how are you doing? He doesn't want to come off too forward either, though. Like, he feels like he can't, though. Like, there's a part of him that's like, no matter how much I want to say to you, I don't feel like I'm allowed to. I don't feel like it would be appropriate for me to say that. Queen of Wands with the Moon. Yeah, because he thinks about you so much at night. But it's like he's getting to know two different versions of you, because he sees you as the Queen of Wands, someone that is so sexy and just has this like very strong like energy, like very sexy energy, and then it switches and you become like a Queen of Pentacles that is so nurturing and so like patient and peaceful, and you just want like calming things and to be happy. And you I don't know, I just heard make quilts. I don't know why he's thinking that. He's so I really feel like he's thinking about this a lot, but it's because he feels like I have to be careful. I have to be careful with how we talk. I have to be careful with what I say to you. I have to and I think it's what people have also told him. I feel like a lot of it comes from what people have told him. You have to do this. You have to respond like this. You have to act like this. But he also feels like so for example, he's gonna go into your thing and then he's gonna send a message. Like he's gonna go into your page and he might actually do it tonight. He's gonna go into your page and he's gonna see, because he hasn't had time to go into your page. He has done it a couple of times, but in those 2 times he wasn't gonna say anything. And I feel like he's gonna say something, he's gonna respond to your story and then send him another message. Like something like that, like where he's gonna say like, oh, that's really dope, or like that's really cool. He's gonna respond to something that really cool that you're doing. Yes. No, I think you are gonna post something tonight and he's gonna feel like, oh, that's so cool, like that's awesome that you did that or something like that. And he's just gonna, yeah, because I feel like he's gonna have to go into your page. He's going into your page more though, so you are starting to appear more on the part where like, you know, like if you post anything, you're gonna go to the top. Cause he's like, I don't know, he's looking at you like the queen, like the high priestess with the empress. Like you have such, I don't know, like this very intense energy about you. You just have such a good way of playing both. And he's so, yeah, curiosity and good news with the 8 of Pentacles. He's so curious about you. It's just gonna keep going, and he's gonna try. There's a part of him that is wondering, because I think he's also wondering, like, how can we do it to when we work with her again? Like, can I do that? Like, what if I also make it just happen like that, so that it's not through social media? Because he doesn't want it to seem that way either. He needs to like propose now. I love that. Oh my gosh. My love, you manifested someone that is really up there. But he's so impressed with the people that you've worked with. So you must have already worked with people that are way more bigger than him. So if he's already really known and he's impressed by the people that you've worked with, then they must be way like there's something about that. Because he's like really impressed by the people you've worked with. He's really impressed by your work and like your what do they call it? Like, you know, like a portfolio, like the people or like something like that. Like he's so impressed by what you've done or who you've worked with or how far you've been able to connect. And like he's just like, no, this is different. Like he's really liking it. He's really, really liking it. And your energy comes off just so like, I like it. I like it. I love it. It's just so different. He keeps wondering, like, what is this? So he's, after that, he's gonna send another, yeah, my love, it's him. It's him. I know it's easy to just tell yourself that it isn't, just like for a little bit of protection. But no, my love, it's him. So post it tonight and have fun with it. Remember that you're not doing it for him. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it because you're proud of yourself. You're doing it because you're having fun. But it's going to happen. Yeah. He's everywhere. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, my love, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming into my life. Thank you. Thank you. You guys chose me in a way. I'm so grateful for you guys. I love you guys so much. Like so much. All right, my beautiful people. I gotta go pick up my kiddos. I love you guys so much. I will be back on soon. I'm shooting for Tuesday, but I'll let y'all know for sure. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.